Okay, so I just wanted to make a quick video on real estate prospects for a young guy my age. Think about this. This is like insanity. It's crazy. The rent for a bachelor apartment next to Wits University is about 7,000 rand a month. And that's a decent pricing if you think comparatively to a residency where it's 7,000 rand for a little room. Okay, so this is a whole bachelor's apartment. It's your thing. It's a you own it yourself. Okay, 7,000 rand. But some of these places I can buy for like 350,000 or something like that. Yeah, I can buy places where the 5-year bond, a 5-year bond, is the same price or even less than the rent. That is insanity. People don't have 5-year bonds, they have 30-year bonds, dude. So you can make your money back in 5 years around Wits. The real estate it's an investment. We have this thing called NSFAS in South Africa, where students can get free education or something very close to free education. They get money that they can spend on accommodation, food, a little stipend, and their tuition is free. And this is if they make less than 300,000 a year in their household. Okay, for the poor people who are smart, they go with NSFAS. Okay, and so because of that, the renting price for students has risen. NSFAS will pay a limit of 5,000 rand a month for 10 months, okay, like 50,000 a year. So the reses price their base price at 5,000 rand because they know they'll get a NSFAS guy. And because of that, everywhere else is also expensive. If your base price for a res is 5,000, anything else is like 7,000, dude. I saw a bachelor studio apartment in the residency for 11K a month. Come on, you're a student. Who can afford that? What the hell? Anyway, so what I'm saying is you can uprent these apartments a lot. If a 5-year bond is like 7,000 a month, and you make this a little apartment spectacular. Okay, you put rooms in it, you make it look good, you make it a package deal with like electricity and water included, because students don't want to think about that crap. You give them connections and tell them when the events are happening, and you say you can invite anyone in anytime and all this stuff. I don't know really what it takes to run a tenant. Tenants, they can be very crazy. But people will say, you know what, I'm gonna take it, especially if it's close to the university. Can be like, hey, look, I know we don't have a lot of space, and I know whatever, there's no garden, but Wits is 100 meters away. The garden's right there in the Wits University. You got this, man. If you find a way to split that room in two with one of those wooded walls, the plaster walls, split that room in two, they will pay you 350, 3,500 a month, 4,000 even, because that's cheaper than the base price around there. And if you are upfront about everything, the value that you can bring them, because a lot of these places, man, I was looking on their websites, I was trying to find places to get accommodation for myself at a relatively cheaper price. I couldn't find much. They don't have websites. The cheap places don't have websites, number one, so you can't find it. And number two, when you find their random number from a poster, they don't have very good virtual viewings. Why the hell would they want to waste time finding someone to show me the room if I could just see my best ability what the room looks like from a video or a virtual viewing with one of those like 3D or like 360 cameras. If they can afford that, you're gonna no. I only found one raise that did that for one of their rooms. Anyway, a video going through there, not with some whack ass music in the background, pumping and like little short 3-second videos in different places. No, I'm talking about a video going through there, voiceover about what it costs in this room, what amenities you have, all that stuff. Something like that, a virtual viewing saves money on, or saves time for the customer, the client, and the landlord. It doesn't have to get anyone to show the guy around. Anyway, the demand is very high. Rent has stayed up, even increased since this first, but the real estate asking price, okay, that's also stayed the same. But the selling price, if you look at the statistics on Property24, has gone down. Every year it's going down more and more. And I hope, very, very highly hope, that I can capitalize on that by the time I have 1 year of a job, because I need a job. They need to trust me, the bank, before they can give me this loan. So I get a job and I can get this rental apartment. This apartment I can rent to students for cheap, and make more money than I need, and so I can afford anything that comes up for them. And after, I'm gonna make it like a 10-year thing. After 10 years, I will have, what will I have? Property? What? I'll have property, dude. By the age of, how old will I be? Like 32. I'll own property. That's more than you can ask for. I'll own property and I'll keep it and I'll get a passive rent income, dude. That'll be amazing. Oh my gosh. And it won't be getting paid to anyone. It'll be mine. The market is great in my eyes. I'm probably suffering from the Dunning-Kruger effect, but it looks amazing. It looks like something I want to invest in when I have the money and the job to do so. So, with that being said, I hope you understand that real estate it's always a good place to go into. Maybe not if you're an American. No one can afford that shit. The bubble's gonna burst soon for you guys. But in this country, damn, bro, real estate is great. You know, townships that are closer to the working areas. You build something there for lower, lower class, well, not lower class, but middle income to low income people. They're going to take it because they don't have much in the townships. You can develop stuff, dude. If I wasn't a computer scientist, I'd be a real estate guy. That stuff is great.